Welcome back to Crypto Tutorial. On today's video, we'd like to discuss Internet Computer, how it's currently performing, and what we could expect during the upcoming days and hours. But before doing so, do not forget to follow me on Twitter at ThoroughCrypto to stay up to date about all development on this YouTube channel. And you can simply do that by going down below towards the description and follow me below social info. You will be able to see the link towards my Twitter. So let's get started on Internet Computer. So what we can clearly see right now is that on the 1 hourly time frame, we are forming this falling wedge pattern. We have seen already multiple touch points on top of this descending support, and we have as well seen multiple touch points below this descending resistance. So therefore, this is a confirmed pattern on the 1 hourly time frame. And what I think is absolutely important to know is that if we do see right now a breakout occur, as we all know, it will be breaking out above this descending resistance, heading all the way towards a beginning of this pattern, and that would mean that we are going to see a potential increase of approximately 16% occur on Internet Computer, heading towards the $33.14. So that is for sure something I think is absolutely important right now. But let's discuss as well multiple indicators and what we are seeing on the chart. So for sure, we have never been this low on Internet Computer, especially if we take a look at the daily time frame. And what I think is absolutely important, if we take a look at a horizontal ray at the level where we are currently trading at, you can clearly see that we have found support on top of it. 1, 2, and right now we are retesting this range. Therefore, I think it's absolutely important to take this into consideration, especially because this has been a major level of support before, and breaking down below this range is absolutely something that will be quite devastating for the trend, because we could see even further decline. So right now, I personally think that holding strong on top of this $27 range is absolutely important for the overall price action of Internet Computer right now. So let's zoom in a little bit further and let's take a quick look at the 4 hourly time frame by enabling the MACD. On the MACD, what you can clearly see on the 4 hourly time frame is that we did already experience momentum towards the downside. Therefore, if you're going to see an increase in price action breaking out above this descending resistance, it is clearly that we are going to see as well a crossover occur and momentum towards the upside getting started. So this is actually looking very good for this weekend, especially if we are going to experience momentum towards the upside. What else are we seeing? So if we head towards the daily time frame, what you can clearly see is that we did already experience major momentum towards the downside for quite a while already. And what I think is good to know is that if we do see right now an increase in momentum, we will be heading once more towards a crossover. We will be heading once more towards a decline in price action, and therefore I think it is quite good to know that if we are going to see a further increase in price action, we will as well be heading towards a daily crossover. Yes, those will be taking a bit longer, but for sure it's good to know that this is coming if we do see an increase in price action during the upcoming days. What else are we seeing? On the 1 hourly time frame, we can clearly see that we did right now experience a crossover just several hours ago, and that we are experiencing momentum towards the downside. What I personally think is that if we do see right now an increase and support being found on top of this descending resistance, it is actually quite likely that we are going to see as well a further increase in price action, and as well eventually a crossover occur on the 1 hourly time frame as well, starting momentum towards the upside on the MACD. This being said, I would like to discuss right away the RSI. On the RSI, what you can clearly see on the 1 hourly time frame is actually something quite important to me, especially because if we zoom in a little bit closer, what you can clearly see is that we have been creating this lower lows on the chart. Clearly, we have seen a lower low, lower low, lower low, and what we have seen on the RSI is actually the opposite taking place. We have seen this higher low, and even one more higher low. Therefore, we are right now seeing a bullish divergence taking place. And what I think is important is that on the 1 hourly time frame, I personally think that we will actually be able to see a stronghold getting found on top of this range, especially because we're seeing as well this bullish divergence on the 1 hourly time frame. And as I discussed previously on the daily time frame, the $27 level is absolutely a major stronghold of support, and that is absolutely important because we would like to stay on top of this range. Otherwise, further decline is inevitable. On the 4 hourly time frame, the RSI does actually look as well absolutely good, especially because we are clearly seeing a bullish divergence. At this point in time, we were seeing a lower low getting created on the chart, but as well a higher low getting created on the RSI, clearly seeing a bullish divergence taking place. And this is absolutely good to know, because I'm very convinced that we are actually going to see that stronghold getting found on top of this $27 range, and that is something you have to take into consideration right now, because we could expect major momentum towards the upside getting started on Saturday, due to the fact that we will actually expect quite a major volatility during this weekend. That is of course my personal opinion, but I am quite sure that we are actually going to see either way, towards the up or towards the downside, major move getting made. So lastly, during this video, I would like to discuss the EMA ribbon on both the daily, 1 hourly and 4 hourly time frame. And what you can clearly see right now on the 4 hourly time frame is that we are going to expect major resistance once we reach the 0.32 range at $30, because the EMA ribbon is perfectly arranged with this level. So therefore, if we are right now going to see further momentum towards the upside, we have to take into consideration that approximately $30.17 we will be reaching a major level of resistance. So that is absolutely important to know. If we head towards the daily time frame, you can clearly see that the EMA ribbon is way further above us. Therefore, if we are going to see further increase, it is very likely that we are not yet going to see a retest taking place on the daily time frame underneath this major level of descending resistance. But what is absolutely important is that we are actually quite far below the EMA ribbon, and therefore further incline is absolutely likely to occur. Perhaps we are not going to be able to break out above it, but still we could see major momentum towards the upside, as we have seen previously once we were this far below the daily EMA ribbon. And the last time we saw this occur, we did see a 44% increase, and that is absolutely something we could expect right now as well on internet computers. So this is absolutely something you would like to take into consideration. Lastly, on the 1 hourly time frame, what I would like to discuss is as well the EMA ribbon, and what we are right now currently seeing is absolutely important. Why is this the case? It's because the EMA ribbon is perfectly aligned with this descending resistance of our falling wedge pattern, and therefore if we are right now going to see a move towards the upside getting started, it is likely that we're going to find resistance underneath this descending resistance range. But what we would like to see is a breakout occur above this range, finding support on top of it, and eventually heading all the way towards the $33 range. That is the breakout outside of this falling wedge pattern. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy this content, do not forget to give me a thumbs up. But what is absolutely more important is that if you do not want to miss out on this possible 16% trading opportunity, don't forget to use the link down below in the description. You will be able to earn $4,100 deposit bonus on Bybit if you use the link down below. And as well, do not forget that it's only for first time depositors. So thank you very much for watching this video, and as well, have a nice day.